Hello guys, welcome to Delaware. I'm just taking a walk around my neighborhood. I hope you guys are doing good. My name is Lucy. I'm a nurse by profession. I do YouTube on the side, so thank you for joining me here. So the other day I had a fan from Kenya. She came through the B1 B2 visa and she came through another state, but she stopped by Delaware to say hello and also to share her experience through the whole B2 visa process, including completing the DS 160, the dreaded interview itself, and also her experience as she came to the US for the first time. So if you haven't watched those videos, make sure you check them out. It's part 1 and part 2 of B2 visa approved. So make sure you check that out. And if you just want small snippets and clips of the videos, here is part of that conversation.
On the interview date, I woke up quite early to make sure that I'm there way ahead of 7:30 and prepare myself. So I was anxious. I was also excited about all this. It's the first time that I'm doing this. Everyone is talking about this interview session. Then of course you go online and you hear people's stories and you call yourself for a meeting and you're like, okay, I already paid the money, it is gone, I'm not getting it back. Yeah. But who wants to deal with a denial of visa for the states? Right. And remember also in Kenya, we are just going through a phase where we all have like new passports, we updated our passports. Right. So I kept on telling myself, it will be so unfortunate if opening this session of the year and then my passport, then I'm trying to get this visa and I'm denied. So all those things were running through my mind, but I just said, let me do it. So on my interview day, I woke up quite early to make it there in good time, because if you interview at 7:30, there's no way you're going to get there at 7:30. You need to be there way early before, because you're many people, you're not the only one who they are processing. So the earlier you get there and get composed and get whatever you're going to do there, the earlier the better. So I got to town and I found my way to the embassy. I arrived at about 6:45. Okay. The queue had formed like from wherever. Oh yes, it has already formed. There was so much going on. There are some groups which also were there, groups of school students who are also needed to travel. So you just join the queue and you continue moving with the queue. At the queue, people they don't want to talk, they also want to talk because everybody's anxious, Yeah. I don't know why coming to America seems to be like a matter of life and death. It is quite, So you try even chatting somebody, they're just like, okay, fine. To cool so you move with a queue. Then there are I think administration police, soldier, the ones in green uniform. Yeah, they're the ones who are manning that, heavily secured. So they quite know the process. They really know what goes on there, and I found them to be very accommodative. So they are the ones who first, there's a list there. If your interview date is actually on that date and everything, you confirm on that paper before you stay on that queue for a long time and you just realize that you are not even supposed to be there. So once your name is there, then you keep on moving with the queue. Then they check your passport just there, very quick at the gate. Then they tell you the things that you are not supposed to get into the embassy with. So among them is a charger, charger, power bank, flash disk. If you have, I had a nail clipper, I had a nail file, the steel one, and all that. Those ones they say you cannot get inside with them. Okay. So you have to make arrangements of where to leave them, because they will not let you in with them.
So where do you leave them?
So just be adjacent to the place, just towards the road, there are some Uber drivers and some border people who also do their business there. So there was this guy who I thought was quite, he really thought fast about this opportunity. So he has his Uber there, and the whole day I don't think it moves at all, because you go to him and he keeps for you your stuff. So if it's your charger, if it's your power bank, if it's all the flash disks, the things that I'm not even sure whether they allow you to go in there with your laptop. So unless you really have, I don't think you should go in there with them. So this guy keeps it for you safely, but then you have to pay for it. So the charges range from 500 and it can go to the upwards depending on what it is amekwekea. So if he has your laptop, maybe your charger, your power bank, but he just decides randomly. But the good thing is you are sure you are not going to lose these things. Your stuff, because
That's
he is
innovative.
very innovative. I was like, this is good. Although it's expensive, you know.
But
at least your thing, because what was the other option? You will go back, or where will you leave these things?
Right.
So he keeps them for you during the entire time. When you're done, you find him there, and he gives you back your stuff and you pay him. So I left whatever was not required there. They tell you at the gate very quickly what it is they don't want you to get in, and to make it easy for you and to make the process less stressful, just listen so that you're not going to the second check and you have these things, and even that person who is checking, the security person, is like, did you hear us say that you're not supposed to get in with these things? Go outside. And you know, when you go outside, nobody will let you cut the queue. You'll still go back and start queuing again. So whatever information you get, just act on it accordingly. What is not clear, you just ask the security people there, they'll tell you. So when you leave all the things that are not required there, you move in. You can move in with you. If you have a handbag or a small folder, that one you're not limited. You'll move in, you'll go in with it, they'll allow. But you can't go in with a backpack. Like, you know the way you are from traveling, you have alighted in town from wherever you came from and you're coming, no, that one they don't allow. So when you get in, there are several stops of checks. I think at the gate there is one, then when you get in there is also another one. Then as you move, there is another one. I think there are 3. And then there's a 4th one again. So they keep on checking you over and over again. And then there's a point where you have to leave your phone. You leave your phone at a certain place. It is very secure. But then you can still go ahead with your handbag. Do you go in with your handbag as well?
Or you just go with your
no, you leave
folders.
everything. You only go with your folders. You leave your handbag there and your phone and everything. They safe keep it for you. And then now you proceed to the interview area. It's like a banking hall. Of course, then there are tellers, 1 to 4, 1 to 6, depending on how busy it is. That I noticed at that time it was quite busy because they were also processing the DV. Was being processed, so it was quite busy. There was so much going. So before you even get to the hall, like to the hall where you're being, like the banking hall where you're being served, there are these 3 documents that you have to have. And this information I got it from your channel, Lucy. There's a time when you started sharing this information, and I felt that information really helped me in the sense that I decluttered.
So thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for watching this particular video. I appreciate you. I hope you learned something. I hope you gained value from the videos, especially if you're trying to come to the US through the B1, B2 visa. I wish you all the best in your interview process. And if you come to the US, make sure you holler at me. Let me know how the process went. Thank you guys for watching. Keep watching my videos. Subscribe, like, and share the videos.